Coming to you live from Monument Lake in the Big Cypress National Preserve in the Everglades National Park. Hello everybody and happy Friday.
I'm riding with my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV.
Well, greetings and salutations. I'm pretty soon I'm gonna have to change that intro. I might not. Anyway, I mean, it's really blown out back there, but let me show you the view outside that window. We have a lot of we're not sure whether they're locusts or grasshoppers, but it is a swarm out there. I mean, they don't bother you, but they have a peculiar interest in our tires, so they're sticking to our tires. Hopefully none of them will find their way in here. Anyway, today we are thinking of the West, and this is the one beer available in quartzite, the one IPA available in quartzite too. It is Elysian Space Dust IPA tonight. Hold on, I cannot open this with my alien bottle opener. Now, is that cool or what? Everybody, cheers! Skål! Christopher also, is the AC? That sounds like a jet engine. Yeah. Well, we are partnering with it's called the RV AC silencer, and they're gonna give me something to make it a little more quiet. Maybe I mean, if the sun's going, let me put it in the less jet engine position. Yeah, the AC may be one of the weak points of this RV. And actually, there's something else that I can do here with the sound, but I'm not gonna do it now. I think I have this. I should have worn the wireless mic, but no time for that now. Tornado warning at Pelicamp. Rotation in the storm passing over right now. Really? And it's such a beautiful day here in South Florida. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, that does not look good for Pelicamp right there. That's a big sell right there. But anyway, let me read some of your comments here. Which, by the way, I think I saw Remy Pasión earlier there. Welcome back. We haven't seen you in a couple of days. Domo arigato, Mr. Robot. We started the midday campground a few years ago. Not too bad. It's scenic. Of course, this is completely primitive. And the main reason we're here, we're testing out the new power system that we installed. That Remy, well, mostly Remy, I kind of helped install here in the Peli Cruiser. And I think we're going to be able to run the AC all night long, but I'll let you know tomorrow morning. You stayed at Midway. Midway is a couple of miles farther east, and Midway does have water and electric. It doesn't have a cell phone signal, or it didn't the last time we were here. This is Monument Lake. This is nice. And I think we're going to have to put it on jet engine mode again at some point. We have been spoiled with the AC in the other RV. It's so silent. It's very quiet in the other RV, and we cannot put a Truma in this one. But I'm gonna do some research, see if we can. I mean, there at some point it might be more efficient just to follow the cool weather than spending so much money in this RV. You know. Alex Cruz, hello, Robert, and all Pelican heads out there. How you doing? Young Dave, you're not too far from Fakahatchee Strand Preserve State Park, home of the rare ghost orchid. Yeah, there's so much natural wonders out here. Wondering Wilma, happy Friday, Robert, and all the Pelican heads. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Yeah, we're staying here just overnight. But nice to see you again and able to join the live chat. No more Saturday work for me. Well, welcome back. Alex Cruz having an all-day IPA. I'm having an Elysian Space Dust. Nico and Heather, we are in Palm Springs, Quartzsite next, then off to the east. Quartzsite, is it getting warm out there already? There's the right account. There you go. Yeah, almost like I was missing my Mr. CLT in the house. I'm scrolling up and down here because Space Dust, my favorite. I'm glad you like it too. It looks like they're gonna build a Dollar General near Pelicamp. I've heard that the neighbors were not very happy about it, but I wouldn't mind. You know, sometimes I don't feel like driving all the way to Perry to buy. I mean, Walter Beast or whatever it's called these days. Crazy Kitten has a decent selection, but it's good to have options, right? Hello from in Englewood, heading to Bahia Honda in the morning. Bahia Honda. I thought about doing this at Bahia Honda, spending a couple of days there, but this was a last minute thing. This campground is nearly empty. I mean, this time of the year, it's already too hot for most people. So, by the way, Jill Mortimer, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Cheers. Duke Chips, how you doing, man? Any update on Pelicamp 2? We're probably gonna see it in about a month as part of our Route 66 trip to the west. And I'm gonna try to at least do a driveway, so we can at least boondock in our property, and then we'll see. Nico and Heather, too warm. Yeah, it is getting warm. Sherry Lindgren, saludos from Amicalola Falls. That's a beautiful place. I love Amicalola Falls. I can't wait to go back and at least hike to Springer Mountain, which is the beginning of the Appalachian Trail. Hey, Jim in DC is here too. Everybody in the bar getting tipsy. Everybody's here at the party today. Nice beer selection. Thank you. State Rail Fan, happy Friday, Mr. Rail Fan. Is Dylan here? I haven't seen Dylan yet, but then again, yes, do a thumbs up, journal your way. Scenic Route Arts, hello from the driftless region of Wisconsin, which we are yet to visit. Good afternoon. What's for dinner? We didn't bring anything complex to cook. We just have some cold cuts, some serrano ham, and manchego cheese, and a nice bottle of wine, and we're just gonna relax here with this view of Monument Lake. Actually, right after we finish the broadcast today, is gonna be sunset, so we might walk around the lake for sunset, get some nice shots. This is a beautiful place, and this camera view here doesn't really do it justice. But there's a lone alligator in the middle of the lake swimming back and forth, and a gazillion grasshoppers, or are they locusts? I'm not sure. There's an app for that. I should have scanned them. And shout out to the moderators out there. Yep, moderators always. Have fun. Let's travel. We got excited at Springfield, Missouri. Bucky's today. A truck and travel trailer is just like yours pulled in. We waited to say hi, but it wasn't you. We had our hopes one day. Well, that would have been. I didn't know they had a Bucky's in Springfield. Now we have to go there. Is that Springfield, Missouri? Yeah, Springfield, Missouri. Okay. The bar is officially open now. Or am I the one who is behind on the chat? Anyway, GFB 1946, love your videos, just discovered them on YouTube. I'll keep watching. Well, thank you and welcome to the live stream. This is something we do every Friday, just to hang out. Everybody talking to each other, and we've created such a great community here. And the best thing is that now, after all these years, we've met in person here and there, and that has been very, very rewarding too. How are the mosquitoes at Midway? Not bad. I've been told that at sunset, the museums come out. We'll see. Nico and Heather, and our dash cam from a recent trip west on I-10 from Florida to California must have hours of us singing our own renditions of Driving to the West. Well, thank you. What is the best truck camper? That's kind of a tough question. It depends what you want and what truck you have. I mean, Lance seems to be a good brand. New Camp seems to be very good. There's so many brands. There's Steve Gibbling having called Sam Adams IPA. It's going to snow up here at Greater Boston. I wish I was back in Dania Beach, Florida. What are you doing in Boston? Well, I know you're from there, but Boston, great city, as you guys know. We visited last summer, and we'll be back. I'm trying to see here, scrolling down. Scenic Route, the Twin Cities, okay, and William Brody. John 808, aloha Robert, thanks for the great YouTube content. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad you like it. Exploring coast to coast, we're logging on the TV too, so you'll have 2 viewers from here. That's great. We have 336 right now live here on the air. Let me know if we are buffering at all. I'm using a new internet system, and if it works, I'll tell you about it. Just got back from Huntington State Park in South Carolina. A much needed dose of sun, sand, and seafood therapy. I'm down for that too, let me tell you. I used to camp at Monument Lake as a kid. I miss it out there. Yeah, it's this is one of the first places we ever camped with Minitini 1. We had no idea the mosquitoes were going to be so bad. And this wasn't even summer. This was one of the first trips. Oh, there's a huge fly on the window there. Maybe this is the time of the day when they come out. Oh, man. Do the grasshoppers have reddish wings? If so, they're eastern lubber grasshoppers. They kind of look like cockroaches with weird legs, and they jump. Yeah. Hey, Sandra Winners, Traveling Road, happy Friday, and how are you? Are you still coming to Carson City, Nevada? I love Sandra Winners and Jeffrey Reese from Carson City, Nevada. Yes, that's the plan. In a little over a month. Let's call it a month and a half. This is the one trip where I'm committed to not rushing it if I can help it. So I really don't know where I'm gonna get to places. I would really like to see the Overland Expo in Flagstaff, but if we don't make it to Overland Expo, it's totally fine, right? If we are in Albuquerque by then, I'll hightail it to Flagstaff and back to Albuquerque and finish Route 66. But if we are farther east still, we won't do it. Dookie Chips, it's like a family. We are family. Happy Friday all. How's the new rig traveling, Robert? It's not perfect, those who wonder. For example, the AC, actually I'm gonna put it back on jet engine mode just because. And I'm sorry, next time I'll wear the lapel mic. But we need to cool this down a little bit. And that's kind of the whole premise for this trip. And let me do this camera again, because I want to show you. Hold on. I'm trying to grab the camera. This is really cool. So that tells you our power consumption, our battery level, and all that good stuff. Even at this time of the day, we're still getting 211 watts of solar, which is not bad actually. Sound is no big deal. We can hear you fine. Well, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna crank up the AC. I mean, putting it in jet engine mode doesn't really make it consume all that much more power. It just distributes the. Maybe if we get it like a fan somewhere around here, it'll distribute the. It looks beautiful there. Should fly the drone? Nope. National Park. Cannot do. Mark Moss, are you using a battery pack for power with solar charging? Well, actually, Remy, you've seen him here. Ask Remy, and I. You know, he volunteered to install this great system. We have 940 amp hours of batteries. We have 1,000 watts of solar on the roof, and 3,000 VA. I know it's not 3,000 watts. It's like, if Remy is here, he'll correct me. It's like 2,600 watts or something like that of pure sine wave inverted power. And today is the test. You know, we're dry camping, and we're gonna be here. We may need to do some ventilation on the bay where the inverter is, but for now it's doing all right. Robert is blasting the AC, and we've got 4 inches of snow yesterday. Well, you know, gotta follow the weather, man. Snow in April. Actually, I could use a little bit of snow. It's getting uncomfortably hot down here. Even though, you know what happens? We get used to the temperature, and then when it gets really hot, I'm not explaining myself very well. It feels hot out there, but this is nothing compared to the way it's going to be in 2 months. Good traveling driver. We would love to show you around. You remember the campground you stayed at in Carson City, Nevada? Well, it changes a lot. Loves. Okay, I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully visiting the Capitol building this time. Is that your new home? Well, this is our new to us home on wheels. I decided to. I mean, I've been wanting to have this particular floor plan for a very long time. It's not perfect by any means, but whatever it lacks, we can live with. It was nice and cold in Zion and snow in Bryson Canyon. Oh man, yeah, this time of the year. I remember it was around this time of the year when we were in Bryson Canyon in Utah last year. It was around April, or maybe, but yeah, it was April. Leslie Evans, where do you set up all the solar batteries and equipment on your rig? Well, solar is up on the roof. We have 5 200-watt panels. You know, there's not much. Technically, if I take out the internet antenna, I could put another 200 watts on this side. And the batteries are under the bed in the back. There are 3 SOK batteries, which are like 314 amp hours each at 12.4 volts or 12.6, yeah. So yeah, home is where you park it, and today we're parked next to a beautiful lake. We're under a freeze watch on Amicalola Falls. Oh, I can't wait to get up north. You know, it's Brenda Carrillo from Tampa. Hello there. Ecos Skyview. Ecos Skyview. Hi Robert from Mr. and Mrs. Ecos Skyview in Scotland. Again, she's singing driving to the west, into the sunset, driving to what's west of Scotland. Maxine Oliver, good to see you guys as well. Yeah, it's like we are family here, man. Young Dave, Robert, with all your travel experience, how do you think you do as a contestant on The Amazing Race? I don't know. Wickenburg is east of Quartzsite, about 100 miles or so, and did 95 here in the shade. Definitely AC weather today. Bob Poole, I think we were in Wickenburg when we went to Quartzsite ever so briefly this past winter. But it has that view, that palm tree. Can you see the locusts on the fire ring there? Or are they grasshoppers? I don't know what they are. Biology was never my forte, or zoology in this case. Daniel Ruiz, thank you for that super chat. Do you like smoked salmon? We're munching. I love smoked salmon. You know, I eat it with cream cheese and capers. Amazing stuff. And where is everybody? Say hello to my mom. Hope you have good health and excellent weather. Love, Mom. And excellent weather we do for sure. I mean, it's gonna cool down to 60 degrees tonight, so I think that's what I thought I read here on my app. Let me check. So we may not even need to run the AC overnight, which is kind of the test for this. It's gonna go down to 60. Yeah. Exploring nature. Hey Robert, how are you doing and the family? Say hi to your mom and Ili. Hi Ili, hi mom. And as you change the camera, right, so you can see me saying hi Ili and hi mom. Hey DG, how are ya? It's raining in Perry. Yeah, I hear the weather is not great up there. Such a difference, right? We're in the same state. Well, technically, North Florida is so much different from South Florida in so many ways. I always said that North Florida looks more like Georgia, to be honest. As someone who lived in South Florida all his life, all his adult life, I didn't really know how the rest of Florida looked like. And I really need to clean this MacBook. Hey Remy! No, you're not late, man. You're fashionably late. Like I say, El Mandalorian, this is the way, man. Nice views. Thank you. Hey, the roving veterans. Hi, Miss Alma. You raised a good son. We met him this year in Quartzsite. We had fun doing karaoke. Hey, what happens in Quartzsite stays in Quartzsite, right? Yeah. Well, Jim in DC was witness to that too. But that was such a great time, yes. Of course, we met Nomadic Fanatic and the whole gang there. Miss Amanda J, hello, checking in from dinner. Just toured the Sagamore Hill, the summer home of Teddy Roosevelt. It was incredible. All original furniture and animal heads. Hope you get to see it. One of these days. There's so much to see in this country and the world that we need to travel more, even more than we're doing now, right? Traveling Whitcombs, thank you for that super chat. Yes, can't wait for you to make it up here to Wisconsin. We'll be back to Wisconsin. Have some cheese. Florida fish spread. Yum. Yes. Everybody, I'm cooking gumbo crawfish. William, man, you have to share. Gumbo, crawfish, crab, and the rest. We have to get together one of these days. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Let me come back here. Jim Foster, Ask Remy. Howdy. Looks like a superior job on the installation on the new rig. And Ask Remy said, ask Remy, where is he? We are at Monument Lake Campground. This is a dry camping only campground. Just about that was 2 hours from home with traffic. We are in the middle of Florida. We're kind of halfway between you and me. So if you drive east for about an hour, a little more than an hour now, you would get here. Yeah, this is what it looks like, Remy. By the way, Remy did a great job here on the rig. We've been working on this it took 5 days really to finish all the installation. And whenever it's a rig like this, a small rig like this, there are always challenges, like routing the cables. At the place where we wanted to put the batteries, when we put the battery, that piece of wood went like this. It started sagging like, so we had to put a support under it, and wait till I'm not gonna show it on this video, but I'm gonna show you a video of how everything came out down there in the storage compartment. And yeah, how does it feel driving the awesome RV? Let me tell you something. To me, it's a lot easier than towing, because in my mind, the one thing I have to be aware of is my tail swing. But other than that, backing it in is a breeze. I mean, I have a camera, not the greatest camera, but it works. And all I have to think is I have a car and a half behind me. It's not like I'm driving a 45 footer. This is now with a spare tire holder is about 25. I love it. I love the way it drives. I need to take it to the same place where they put my tires and do the alignment, because it's pulling to the right a little bit at high speeds, and that's the only uncomfortable thing right now. Robert worked hard. No, but you worked harder, man. Do you have an itinerary in mind in California after Santa Monica? Well, the plan, and this is kind of my plan, because we've done the Pacific Coast Highway a couple of times, so we're probably not gonna do that. But just take the valley, go up to Sacramento, maybe a little bit of Gold Country, and then take US 50 from Sacramento. Well, spend a couple of days in Sacramento, do the Railroad Museum and the Capitol Building, and then take US 50 east all the way to Ocean City, Maryland. That's kind of the plan. Columbia, South Carolina. Been there. Fine town. Miami walking and driving tours. Hey there, nice breeze over there. Great view. I would like to take a Miami walking and driving tour. Robert, do you get good mileage with the Trend? I have to check. I'll the thing with the Trend, with the Ram Pro Master chassis, all that data is part of the radio, so it's not like in front of you, and I never check it. I think I'm getting like 14-15 miles per gallon, but don't quote me on that. I'll let you know the next time. By the way, Lucky Duck Productions moderator, greetings. 360 mix. You sound like your picture looks like my old friend Bems or Morpheus. Acere, they got rid of La Rosa Bakery in Miami. Yeah, they did. Now they have it's called the Miami Kitchen Incubator, and nothing that has incubator up there has been very good. Yeah, we kind of miss La Rosa, because La Rosa was right next to my barber. So, and by the way, I do need a haircut. Whenever I went to my barber, I got some pastelitos, croquetas, a jar of pasta de bocadito, which is basically like a Cuban sandwich paste, and maybe a señorita, empanada, Galician empanada. Oh, that stuff is amazing. Yeah. When do you plan to enjoy your next launch at Kennedy Space Center? Actually, I want to go to Boca Chica and catch a Starship. But I have no plans anywhere in the near future. I kind of cut the tail end of it, and that's not this week video. The next week video, it's from Disney, from the Magic Kingdom. We cut with just the plume of smoke going up. When will you be in Wisconsin? I have no plans for Wisconsin right now. Maybe this summer, because if all goes well, if Route 66 and I-50 and US 50 happen on schedule, I still have plans for this summer to really do the Great Lakes. Alberto Castellón, Robert, you're making me want to fire up the RV and head to the Everglades with you and chat all night about my 5-week trip to the West. Well, you all know where we are. It's full of grasshoppers out there, though. I don't know if we're gonna. I mean, they have taken over our picnic table. So yeah. But we have great cell phone signal here today. By the way, we are on a new internet system that, if it works well, I'll tell you all about it. Otherwise, I spent a good amount of money for nothing. It doesn't seem to work all that great in motion, but there are ways. Traveling, can we talk about the cruise and post the link? Yeah. The cruise, we're still doing the Pelly cruise. Hopefully more people will join. I haven't spoken to Donovan in a couple of weeks, but I'm still down with the cruise, and I'm heading out this week doing cabin on Monday. Good luck with that cabin. I'm sure that cabin is going to be a lot easier than this RV, but we did it, man. And I have only one concern, that inverter is getting pretty hot down there, but so far it hasn't complained. So, and now we've had the AC since we arrived here. And what percentage are we now? We're at 83% battery and still getting 152 watts of solar at this late time of the day. RV with e-bikes. Happy Friday. Where are you planning to stay when you do the Route 66 in Santa Monica? I would like to recommend Duckwell RV Park by the beach. Meet you there. I'll check it out. Duckwailer. I really haven't made any reservations. The plan is, especially since now we have an RV where we can potentially run the AC overnight if we really need to. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna try to make it like Harvest Hosts for the most part. And how do I learn more about the Pelly cruise? I don't know. Alex, can you post a link to the Pelly cruise? Because
I can do it.
Ili, señorita is a dessert. Yeah,
It's like a pastry, yeah.
it's a pastry. It's like a, what do you call that? It's like
I don't know how to call it.
it's in layers. It's like a layer of this pastry, and then there's like a custard, and then another layer of pastry, and then a more custard, and then at the top you can either have chocolate or that powdered sugar. It's delicious and hyper sweet. The inverters do get hot since you're using 2000 watts. Yeah, right now we're using 1404. And I should check the temperature. Kevin Richardson, enjoyed the New England videos, great info. Yeah, I enjoyed making those videos a lot. Yeah. And I think Christopher Olson, sounds like the Napoleon. Yeah, it's kind of similar. Yes, it is. Probably a different type of pastry in the middle, but yeah, it's kind of similar. I need a great IPA. Well, look no further. Elysian Space Dust. Where is it from? I never found out where it was from. In Georgia, Cartersville, Georgia. No, they have different ones. The original is apparently from Seattle, Washington. So cheers. Seattle, great town, horrible traffic. And Mr. CLT shared the Peli Cruise too. Ely shared the Peli Cruise. Everybody at the Peli Cruise getting hungry. But this is a different cruise. And when you log in, it may seem expensive. But this is the thing, everything is included. Now, except that I think we're going to get like a $200 bar tab.
And the price is for 2 people.
And the price is for 2 people.
Yeah.
And it includes the tips and all the food, all the specialty dining. It's not like
Sodas, water.
Yeah, it's not like Royal Caribbean that they nickel and dime you for everything else.
No, we haven't.
No, well, we haven't been there, but that's what the brochure says. I know in Royal Caribbean, if you want to spend, well, we did the Royal Caribbean was incredibly expensive. I think Ely is hot because we have that sun coming in, and yeah, at 7. Sunset is at 7:45, so at 7 p.m. we're gonna go out there, hang out with the grasshoppers, and see the sunset. And remember that one time. Actually, it was almost like 10 years ago to the. I want to find out when we were here in Monument Lake. It was like 10 years ago. It was that night that we stayed at the Mikosuke Casino.
It was Halloween night.
So it was Halloween 2014. So it's been over 10 years. Oh my gosh. It's been over 10 years since we were here. It feels like yesterday. Young Dave, Route 66 trip. Do you kind of wish you could stay in one of the old classic motels like the Blue Swallow in Tucumcari or the Wingwam in Holbrook? We might stay at the Wingwam if we can. Maybe one of those, or El Rancho in Gallup, New Mexico, or one of those. I wouldn't mind parking the RV if there's parking outside and just spending one night in one of those hotels. We probably won't do it, but it might be cool to do. Talking about food, I love margarita pizza with marinara sauce on the side. I'm getting hungry now. I'm getting hungry. Hey, Red Jaguar 100 Travels, how are you doing, man? Pete Diaz, why don't you do a mini tiny lounge on the cruise? If we get enough people, we might be able to get a private room and do that. Yes. And you need some blinds. No, I have some blinds. Let me show you what it looks like in the front here. I don't know if you can see outside, but we have some blinds for the front here, for sure. And yeah, we have blinds everywhere. It's just but take a look that view outside. Isn't that like the most emblematic?
It was December 27, 2014.
December 27th that we were here.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that first trip. So December 27, 2014. It's still over 10 years ago that we were here. We should put a link to that video in the chat. That's early traveling, Robert. Garces on the road. We were so close to you last week, man. Hakim, where do you anticipate reaching Sacramento? Let me look at my calendar real quick. It's going to be late May. It's late May, early June. That's as accurate as I can be on that one. Late May, early June. Most likely early June, to be honest. Alan Manfredi, how much the updates cost you? A lot less than I thought they would cost. I got a real good deal on the electronics, and I got the batteries for free actually. Full disclosure, and they're SOK batteries. I was surprised that we were able to get that, so in exchange for us, Remy and I, show how great they do. I paid pretty much for everything else. I got a discount on the electronics, and I paid for the solar myself. Yeah, it was on special on Amazon, the solar. I can do the Minitini intermission from New Jersey to the Caribbean. That will be a first. We have to make sure Starlink works first. Yeah. That would be cool, actually. That would be pushing the boundaries of modern technology for sure. Are you going to get your YouTube graphics on the Pelicruiser before you head west? I'm thinking, and I have to talk to our friends. Greg and Angela Casita RV Life. Oh my God, senior moment is if there was ever one. I'm like, my hard drive is like spinning up. Okay, because they did the one in Minitini 4, and for now I'm just gonna do like the spare tire cover, something similar to what we did in Minitini 4. I might do more elaborate graphics, but probably not. I might write the name Pelicruiser somewhere on the fuselage, but that's about it. Karen DeVries, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. I know it's a super sticker and it says yum. Yum, because we're getting hungry here. And we didn't bring like food. We have a couple of TV dinners and some cold cuts. I mean, which are like the best we've found here. The closest thing I found in the United States to what we had in Spain. I mean, supermarket bought, right? Like the Serrano ham and that stuff. It's a brand, and no sponsorship. It's called I forget now.
Another senior moment?
Another senior moment. Yeah, the more beer you have, the more senior moments you have. Oh yeah, Casa Flores. If you can get this stuff, it's as close as. And they have the jamón, they have the salchichón, which is like a salami. They have the chorizo, and they have the manchego cheese. Oh, very, very good, very good. Have you done a tour of the new RV? Yes. Unfortunately, I've only shared it with the patrons and the members, but hold on, I'm getting a message here from Remy. It's gonna come out soon. I've only shared it with the members and the patrons, but it's gonna come out soon. I'm gonna do like a whole series of how it was originally. First, how we found it, how it was originally, and then all the upgrades and modifications that we're doing to it, which may not be as many as I originally intended, or may not happen as quickly as I originally intended, but they will. Young Dave, if you're in Sacramento after June 3rd and have a meetup, I will definitely make plans to head up there from San Jose. Yeah, it's not that far. Sacramento, probably around that date, yeah. And if I can get someone to organize a meetup, yep, we'll do it for sure. Check out the alcohol content on that Space Dust beer. Yeah, for real, man. California, what? 8.2. No wonder. Robert, do you know where I can sell my 1,000 Trails Adventure lifetime membership? I have no idea. I know Remy loves his 1,000 Trails, so that ham looked yummy. I mean, nothing compares to what we had in Spain, the one that I bought at El Corte Inglés, the Iberico, whatever it's called. That stuff melted in your mouth. That you can get here, but it's like super expensive. It's like stupid expensive. I wouldn't. But tapas, yeah. Actually, I could go for some croquetas right now and some Spanish omelette and garbanzo fritos, and Ili is looking at me like, let's go back to Miami. Hello, Robert. Does your RV has good soundproofing from outside noise, especially for sleeping? I mean, it's average. It's gotta go. Mister wants to go outside. Yeah, I got to meet Mister. It's a beautiful white cat. We would love to meet up in Sacramento as well. We're in San Jose too. Phil put a. If any of you guys knows of a good venue, like a good brewery or somewhere where we can announce it and meet up in Sacramento, I'm open to it. It's gonna happen sometime in, more likely early June than late May. Let's be realistic here, but yeah, let's do it. There's a good tapas restaurant on J Street in Sacramento called Tapas the World. Hey, if they have like a room that we could borrow for our meetup. Brenda Carrillo, I have a whole pata negra at home. Talk about an amazing jamon. Now, you have a whole pata negra and you never told me about it. Anyway, that's the good stuff. That's the jamón ibérico, says Christopher Olson. Yeah. How far are you from Miami? I'm kind of halfway between Miami and Naples right now. Hakeem, I'll look into it. I live in Sacramento. There you go. Say hello to Gavin for us. Rachel Shaw, hi Robert, how many people are you taking on Peli Cruise? I don't know. I think we have like 10 at the moment. I don't know. I have to talk to Donovan.
He's on a cruise right now.
Donovan he's always cruising. I mean, he has to know the stuff he's selling, right? Hey, Natalie Driscoll, good morning. And Dylan Reynolds is here too. Where are you? Start on Route 66. If all goes according to plan, and we are like 2 or 3 weeks late at this point, but we'll make it. That's the good thing about RV life. You don't really need plans. You don't really need to be anywhere at any time. Your house is with you. We're gonna leave for Chicago in about a week. That's as far as the plans go. We're probably gonna take a week to make it to Chicago. Realistically speaking, we're probably gonna stop at Pelican. We're gonna stop probably if they're back from Spain and Ackworth, Georgia. We're probably gonna stop, see how flooded really my cousin Juan is in Louisville, Kentucky. You know, my cousin Juan, he came out on TV because you know what he did. he lives by the Ohio River, and the Ohio River is like, I don't know, 10 feet high. So his basement flooded, but he took out his fishing gear, his rod and whatnot, and he was pretending to be fishing off the river from his backyard, and something bipped. I think that was the TPMS. I'm scrolling down.
Just read them.
Because I just realized we have a super chat from Phil Pat Adventures. Thank you for that super chat. Happy adventures to the west. Tim and Lily, thank you so much. We're really looking forward to Route 66 and whatever side trips we can do from Route 66 too, because we're not just gonna do the road. I'm gonna try to stop at every single museum, restaurant, marker, historic bridge that they don't let you drive on anymore, that kind of thing. So I think it's gonna be an epic trip. Pata negra, manchego cheese, Spanish wines, guitars. That's our. Get that bottle of Marqués de Cáceres out of the fridge, right now. So it starts, oxidizing. What do we call it? Jill and Liz, thank you for that super chat. We're going to the east on the fifth wheel soon. Thank you for that super chat. Alright, I'm gonna go up on the chat here and see what I missed. Because Dylan is having McDonald's for dinner tonight. Louisville flooded terribly. I will email a video. Alligators where?
No, the one. It's behind the thing now. It was right there.
Not here on the ground?
No, the water, like right there.
I wonder if I can zoom.
No, you can't see it now. It's behind the thing.
Yeah, there's a gator back there on the lake. There are several gators. Actually, my neighbor, he was very chatty. We talked for about 10 minutes when we got here. He said that at night he goes with his flashlight. He flashes the lake. No, he doesn't flash the lake. He uses his flashlight to, you know what I mean. And he sees these red dots that are like the alligator eyes looking at us. And Barry Jones, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Hello, Robert. Motorhome travel sounds like it is working out well for you. Compared to towing, congrats. May we'll see you around the Great Lakes this year. To Ilian Mom. I really hope so. I really hope so to do some great travels on this rig. It's not perfect by any means. The air conditioner is one of its weak points. Even though we're really close to Miami, nobody respects the 15 mile an hour speed limit here. Alligator on the barbecue sounds great. Yeah, gator it's very tasty actually. I just got a 2019 Travato 59K looking for sites by your RV park. This place is wide open, so check it out. Bobby Zarate, woohoo, made the live today. Hi y'all. Hello everybody. The space dust got you. The truck coming. A guy here in South Carolina got attacked by an alligator this past Wednesday, and that's, to be honest, that's a very rare occurrence. Gators don't really attack unless you do something stupid. That's what I've always heard, and I've been within 6 feet of an alligator, and as long as you ignore them, they ignore you. But then again, don't quote me on that, just in case. Going for a swim? Nope. Plan your trip to Wisconsin during Summerfest so you can perform your songs. Oh, look who's here! Mike the Lost RVers. How are you, man? Miss you. We had such a great time in Quartzsite, Arizona. Hey Robert, might want to get in the Gold Rush Trail starting in Jamestown, coming north, ending in Nevada City, Highway 49. It's an hour and a half west of NC. Just a thought, June is cooler than August. Yeah, we'll be there in June. And we will see as much as possible. I mean, this is not an off-roading machine, so we're not gonna be able to go places where we could with Starship. So there's still a place in our travels for having a travel trailer towing with Starship, and but for now, this is what I want to do with this B plus C minus rig, which what is the best site for to use for finding campgrounds while already on the road? It's a moving target. We still use all stays and RV Parky. I'm sorry. But lately we've also been just googling RV Park, and they're all there. Now, if you want something easy, of course, KOA or CampSpot. Those are RV sites that you can book online. There's recreation.gov, and there's CampNab. Someone out there? Mm-hmm. There's CampNab, which it works great for campgrounds and places that are really hard to get, like Bahia Honda State Park. It's a service that checks periodically for cancellations and whatnot. But Mr. Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Did I hear that SpaceX is sending a ship to Mars in 2026 with Optimus robot crew? I was just hoping for one to empty the black tanks. It's a big space out there, right? Gator is fishy chicken. Yeah, it kind of has the texture of chicken and the taste of fish. We used to have alligators and black bears in the neighborhood in Naples. I think you still have black bears in Naples. And RVing my life away, handed my retirement papers today. I will be traveling a lot more with my RV. Maybe I'll see you on the road. Hey, I hope to see you too. Do you think you can bring Pelicruiser to the desert part? It'll probably make it, but I'm not gonna do it. Unless I do like a lift kit and like the craziest upgrade in the suspension, I'm probably not gonna do it. No. Rachel B, a friend of mine, Calvin, was very big fan of yours. Sadly, he passed away a few years ago. Enjoy your travels. Life is quite a journey. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, we have to live every day like tomorrow won't happen, right? And enjoy every moment. I mean, we don't do it all the time. I'm the first one to be guilty of that, but we should. I've seen crocodiles a couple of times in the Everglades at the Flamingo Marina. They are a little scarier than alligators. Yeah, crocodiles are more like saltwater creatures. And Ili keeps looking out there. I don't know. It's just a beautiful afternoon here in the Everglades. We're like smack in the middle of the peninsula. If you look at a map, we're like exactly halfway between Miami and Marco Island. Love those frog legs and gator. I only had frog legs once before, and let me tell you, it was good. We had at that place Joni's. It's right here on the Miami Trail. Anyway, yeah, Remy is collecting Cracker Barrel magnets. I might start doing that. Anyway, we're gonna start wrapping this one up. We're gonna have some of that Serrano ham. Unless we can get in touch with the person that has the Pata Negra. In that case, we're driving back to Miami. No, just kidding. It's beautiful out here. We're having a great time. And let me do a quick report on the battery. If anybody cares, after all this time, and we're still getting 55 watts of solar, by the way. Our battery is still at 79%, We're only consuming 405 watts because the compressor is not on, but we're still getting a little bit of solar, and I love looking at this little thing. I mean, I know it's gonna get old with time, but I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy, you know, that just got the solar system, and I'm gonna be staring at that little screen and showing it on videos for the next few, you know, whenever you see this part of our life in travel. So Lost Star viewers, thank you for that super chat. On the road again Tuesday, Pacific. Oh, I lost it. Pacific bound. All right. You're invited for Pata Negra. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful day there. Good, cold and rainy here. It is beautiful here. We're gonna take a walk around the lake now and enjoy the sunset. And I'll see you guys next Friday, most likely from the Flagami Studio, but it could be from anywhere in Florida, really.
Sunday we have a premiere.
Oh, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, this Sunday we have the premiere. It's gonna be Salem, Massachusetts.
No, Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, that's right. You know, I'm so ahead with the editing that I don't even know what I'm going to show you. Martha's Vineyard this Sunday, and we're going to even rent a very, very cool vehicle. So don't miss it. Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern. We're going to do it. The premiere is about 45 minutes, not too long. So have a great weekend, everyone. Happy Friday, and I'll see you on the road. Living the RV dream here, for sure. Bye, everybody.